But it's all bullshit, Lee. Same shit, different smell. Same shit, same smell. We've been here before. You mentioned we've been here before. We've been here before with the way the transfer windows are run. We've been here before in terms of how much our managers paid, because Wenger was the highest paid in Europe whilst fighting for top four and finishing in Europe for years. That didn't make sense. Neither does Arteta's wages this time round. We're hearing the same things from the interviews and the press conferences in different ways. War chest is now unprecedented summer. Market opportunities, right player, used to be only world-class talent from Wenger. And then he'll go sign Shamak. Man, I've been through some bullshit with this fucking club, and people want to call me negative when I see it coming from afar. And then it all resets when the transfer window opens again or the season ends, game week 38. This is the only time we have a voice, whether it's really online, because like I said, even online, it shifts to the transfer window, or whether it's at matches, because there's only matches in a season. But the next stage of what people are going to say to me moaning is, oh, give it a rest, man. The season's done. Like, stop moaning about it. Get over it. That's the next. I've seen this stage before. Well, we've challenged for a title twice. Every other year before that was similar stages like this, where the season trophy-wise is gone out of our hands. In the Emirates era, we've had more seasons end in January and February than we have in March, April, or May. I don't even know if that's a fact, but it's a fact. Do you get what I'm saying? I haven't done no research on that. It's just here and just the feeling. We've challenged for a title three and a half times in the Emirates era. 3.5 times we've challenged for a title. 3.5 times we've challenged for a fucking title in 21 years. 3.5. And these ownerships still get, and they're gonna skirt all of the pressure and noise, because when the time does come and it all falls apart, because if they continue the way I think they're going to continue, and they've showed in the last 3 windows, then it's going to fall apart, and there's going to be a new manager eventually. Another reset. Trust another process, another manager, and then they get away with it again. Maybe Josh gives it to his nephew, and it's a new man in charge, or maybe niece. And it's a new Kroenke in charge. And it's all like, hey, make sure you paint over that mural. But I'm disgusted, and I've seen this club do some bullshit. I'm disgusted that this club didn't. Usually they'll throw in a loan. Dennis Suarez, Kim Kallstrom. They'll throw in something just to, when you're starving, they'll just throw you breadcrumbs. This time around, they said starve. That's what they said. And it's very rare they've done.
I think it's affected the Emirates yesterday. I really did.
Of course it has, though, Lee. Lee, I don't have a season ticket anymore. I don't have a season ticket anymore because I don't want it. I'm good. I love Arsenal Football Club. I love Arsenal Football Club. People cannot question my love for this club. Do you know the fucking memories I've been at Highbury, Emirates? The memories I've seen myself with friends, with family. What I've got here, some I've worn, some I've collected. What I've got in boxes. I look at it and I'm just, I miss Arsenal Football Club. And the younger generation ain't gonna get what I'm saying. Uncle, or back in my day, guy, I get that, but this ain't Arsenal Football Club. Since the Kroenkes came in, it became Arsenal Football Company. That's what it became, and that is the bottom line. They didn't. I've said it before. They didn't give up on nothing in January. They're on track. They didn't give up on nothing. They're on track. Champions League football. They don't care. You think these men don't know about football? It's a facade. Josh Kroenke coming in. Please, where are they now? Athletic, where are they? Where are all the reports and all the PR that used to come out? This drops at 7 a.m. I wouldn't be surprised if at 8 a.m. merch drops tomorrow morning. I wouldn't be surprised. I see him wearing a black jacket, all black. It probably drop tomorrow. All black, so you can escape into the shadows because our season is done. That's the new merch coming out at 8 a.m.
I had new tops
when
on
this show is done, go get the Ghost Dark Shadow merch because everyone needs to hide, because this was meant to be our season. We've challenged for a title
If
3.5
we're feeling
years.
like this, though, Turkish, if we're feeling like this, what are the players feeling? What are the likes of Declan
But that's
Rice?
what the same Lee. Fabregas said it. Nasri said it in different ways, disrespectfully, but Fabregas said it respectfully. Van Persie's letter said it. You know what? You know, sometimes I read that letter just randomly. I'll be sitting sometimes and I'll just search RVP letter and I'll read it. I loved RVP, but that was the guy that was the last straw in terms of I hate him for what he done, but it's the club that done it, really. But I still can't get over seeing him do what he did at United the next season against Southampton, debut hat-trick. Vermaelen, mistake, goal against Arsenal, first 10 minutes. Rooney, ball over the top, volley, game-winning, Premier League winning match. It's in there. It's fun. Why do I fucking know this like this? Because I loved him at one point. This club went and done that. The letter. Read the letter. If you ever need to remind yourself what this club is on, go read that letter. He's in my opinion, one of my most, I say hated people, but hate is I'd still love to interview him one day to really delve into, you know, because he was quite honest with the letter. And as much as I hate what he did, and to be honest, yeah, hate him. I can't even skirt around it. I respect him for the letter because many other players left over that time and didn't care enough to say it like Fabregas or say it like Van Persie. Wenger didn't care enough to say it. Wenger didn't care enough to say it like Fabregas and Van Persie did. So how's Arteta got the credit that he ain't got that credit? So he's definitely here next season, right? So I know that question's going to come in and out the rest of the season. He's definitely here. In the first 2-3 months, if we are not in pole position or near enough immaculate, but in and around with Liverpool or City or whoever else steps up, then it should be curtains if you had a board that actually believed this process would lead somewhere, but have realized it's failed. We don't have that board.
Well, I think it's massive for him in the summer.
We could be fifth. We could be fifth in November 2025. We could be fifth. His job wouldn't be on the line.
No, I think it will be.
No, because that's one place from top 4. We'll be there next. See you in 9 months. That'll be the next. That'll be the next realization that we'll be about 5th, 4th, maybe. And then
he's got to bring home one of the big things next season. He's got to bring the league or the Champions League next season, especially with the budget or the money he's going to have or whatever. Let's wait and see on that.
What, the war chest?
Well, we'll wait and see. We'll see what that is because
they need to dig that war chest from 2011 out because we still ain't opened that one yet. Man. We got good war chest reserves. You know, I'm telling you, there must be some jewels in there, rare. The market's inflated. It's, you know, the amount of time we've been sitting on that. Fuck, you know, there has to be a madness.